our next match
What was next? I'm trying.
was
to
the
think.
Women's Royal Rumble.
Oh yeah, I thought that was good. I thought it was good. I think what I liked about the Royal Rumbles this year is the WWE, instead of relying on very old school wrestlers, they booked them very sparingly. They didn't like make a Rumble full of like old school surprises. It was like 2 or 3 at the very most. And as far as the Rumble itself went, I thought it was done well. Like I said, I think the younger talent stood out. I think they started out great. You had like Bianca Belair in there forever.
Yeah, she came out in number 3 this year.
Yeah, she came out number 3. Who was 1?
Man, who was 1?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can't remember. Oh wait, Naomi was 2.
Naomi was 2.
And I can't remember who 1 was.
I can't remember.
I can't remember who started it.
No, Naomi was definitely number 2. Oh, no, fuck. Who was number 2?
No, Naomi was 2.
Yeah, I know. Who was number 1 then? I'm trying to think. They were good. They were matching good with each other too.
Yeah.
Very athletic. Who was it? Shit. This is what I'm saying. It's like one of those things when you're not like doing a play-by-play live and you have to recall it immediately after. There's so much information, but wow, that's gonna really bother me though now, because who started number 1? I feel like I don't know, but Naomi did a good job. She was number 2. They were in there for a while. They were kicking ass.
Overall, the Women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah, and your big surprises were Tori Wilson, who still looks phenomenal.
Victoria.
And Victoria, who I was happy to see her, but ooh, I was sad because she, unfortunately, yeah, she hasn't kept up. You know, she really hasn't kept up. I mean, what do you expect from her though? She's what, 46, something like that.
Yeah, you know, Father Time catches up with all.
Yeah, but she hasn't kept up enough that she can be in the ring. I mean, Tori's got to be somewhere around 46 too.
Yeah,
and she looks like she's in her 30s.
I'd say so. You know, like it's interesting because we can just literally pick up our phones and Google it, but like, I want to stay away from the Google machine.
Yeah, we're staying away from the Google machine. That's why I don't know who number 1 is still, and if I remember, I'll shout it out. Was it somebody from NXT?
No.
God, who
I can't. Yeah.
fucking was it? That's gonna irk me.
While we ponder who was number 1, still we can talk about who the winner was because we didn't forget that.
No, the winner. So it came down.
But before that, actually, who are your standouts in the Women's Royal Rumble?
My standouts.
Yes.
So I thought Toni Storm came in pretty hot. Bianca Belair, obviously. Rhea Ripley had a great standout.
There you go.
And let me see who else. I thought. I mean, you always say Charlotte, but you know.
Charlotte represented too.
That's a given. What I liked is they didn't rely on like Lita, Trish, and all like the old. You know,
Mickie James was another.
Mickie James was she wasn't in it very long though.
Right.
I like how they didn't rely on any of that. I thought that was cool. And it shows that they have a little bit more faith in the current product, the way both Rumbles were booked.
Okay.
Well, with the exception of the winner
because
of the...
Bianca Belair and Naomi had a nice athletic spot that I think
oh my God, that was
only
so
those
good.
two can pull out with that type of finesse.
Yeah.
They were really good.
Yeah,
and
they rapped big time.
And the Rumble ended with Bianca Belair winning. I had Rhea Ripley winning. I had Rhea Ripley going on to main event of WrestleMania because I think Rhea Ripley is top talent.
Yeah, but I think the same can be said for Bianca Belair.
And I also concur with that.
These ladies did a great job.
Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks is gonna.
I honestly thought we might have got Becky Lynch tonight, but I wasn't disappointed because I think it's too early for her to come back. I thought we could have got Ronda, but I'm glad we didn't because I didn't want her to overshadow anything. I was really shocked when Charlotte got eliminated, though. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I didn't see that, but it was the only way you could go. I mean, you had to have Charlotte get eliminated to further on, the story.
Yeah, and she was she was eliminated. What like she was that actually when Charlotte got eliminated,
right?
yeah, she was in the last three, and that shined the light on Rhea and Bianca Belair.
Yeah,
and after watching that, the whole finish of it, I mean, like if you weren't a fan of either one of them, you'd have to be. Like, I think Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair won us over. I mean, Bianca Belair won me over last year.
Yeah, no, she had a strong showing tonight.
Yeah, and when she came out at number 3, I said, "Oh man, those are big shoes to fill."
Yeah.
And what she went on and did was fill them and exceeded everyone's expectations. I mean, because she was remarkable last year. Remarkable. Go back and watch it last year and see what she did this year.
She was great. She won me over during the Rumble. I liked her last year too, but I really thought going in, because of such the hype on Raw, I really thought Lacey Evans was going to pull this one out. I really thought it was going to come down between Lacey and Charlotte, with Rick some kind of shenanigans and Lacey winning the Rumble. Because the way the story's been booked so prominently every week, I thought for sure you were going to have Lacey win the Rumble.
Right.
But she didn't even make it to like the top 5 or 6. She was out at, I think she was like the top 8.
Yeah.
She was gone before I really knew it. And I was like, wow, I didn't see that coming. So once she was gone, I was like, okay, well, everything's up for grabs. And then I was just kind of hoping that the WWE did the smart money. And I'm like, listen, you can always take Charlotte as a contender. And you can always see her winning a Rumble and, it being legit.
Right.
But I was like, you know what? Please don't. We've seen enough of Charlotte. I thought that was the tough thing, too, last year. Was I was really looking forward to Rhea versus Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
Because I wanted Rhea to hold her spot.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't dislike Charlotte. I love her. I think she's the best female wrestler of all time. And I don't think that's ever going to change, to be honest. But it was Rhea's time last year, and I didn't like the way she lost. I didn't like the match she lost. I didn't like any of that, and I was disappointed last year. And then I forget who went against Becky Lynch last year.
The man. Who did go against?
Oh. What's her name? Shayna Baszler.
That's right.
Yeah. And I even thought it was Baszler's time last year. But Becky was just on such a hot streak that you couldn't deny her.
Yeah.
So, she went on from WrestleMania to then she gave it up after Money in the Bank to Asuka.
Right.
Because she was preggers. So, I mean, I think here's my thing. I hope
By the
WWE
way,
what?
Bayley was number 1.
Oh, Bayley was number 1. There we go. See how unforgettable she is. But I hope that WWE books Sasha versus Bianca. I think that would be so fucking good. Like, that alone makes me want to see WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Those two.
How did you rate the Royal Rumble then?
For the Women's Royal Rumble, it was a 3 count.
3 count.
Definitely
I agree with that. I was thinking the same thing.
It was really good.
3 count. Nice mixture of surprises, eliminations.
Yep, and the good booking.
We got our acrobatics going on. Then great booking. Royal Rumble 3 count.